How's it going, guys? My name is Nate Schmidlin. I'm a product manager here over Outdoor Power Accessories. Very excited to show off some of the new things that we have coming later this year. We know that on the job site, efficiency is highly critical for our users, and that's why we're dedicated to providing solutions that help make them more productive and efficient on the job site. So today we're going to be looking at some new innovative chain sharpening solutions, as well as bar oil and bar lubricant. So starting off with what you most commonly see in the market, often you'll see something like this, a wood handle that round files can get stuck in very easily, or some kind of plastic handle that can slip while a user is sharpening, especially if it's hot out, you're trying to do a very precise application like sharpening. What we've done with our round file and round file handle is design something that is meant to make sharpening a very fast process. So our round file is meant for fast sharpening for less downtime, and our round file handle is designed for fast, easy file swaps on all standard round file sizes. So that's everything from 530 seconds and up.
I was wondering how you swap them out.
Yeah, just pull. Yep, okay. Just pull like that.
Okay. It's a friction fit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. And standard wood handles, like you might see, can get lodged and jammed in there very easily. And I have seen a lot of users that say they have 7 different round files. They need to have 7 different handles as well because each one is just lodged in that wood. It's very difficult to take out. Okay. So with this, you can have one round file for all of your standard round file sizes. Looking at some of the organization for chain sharpening, what you see is commonly is one of two things. You either see some kind of roll-up solution like this, or you see something that a user has had to make themselves, either out of plastic or metal. With something that is handmade, it can be very disorganized, and users can spend a lot of time trying to find the right round file size for them. On a roll-up solution, this can really limit the equipment and the accessories that someone can bring out in the field. With our 9-piece saw chain sharpening set, what we've done is create something that allows for fast, efficient sharpening and ultimate organization. The organizer that we've built specifically for this PACKOUT really helps keeps content in their place, which helps users save time, and they are allowed and able to keep track of the equipment that they bring in. Now, we know that not all two users are the same, and everyone wants to build the system out however they want. So we've allowed the ability to customize it any way. So say you can throw in a full 20-inch chain, another 16-inch chain, a scrunch, and an extra bar nut. We've also designed it to be able to hold 2 of our 6-pack round files underneath, just to be able to open it up like that and really maximize the amount of space and what you're bringing out into the field. Another great thing about this is its size. It's small enough to store just about anywhere on a chip truck. And it's IP65 rated for protection against rust, which is a huge concern for users when it comes to files. Looking over here now at bar oil, what you often see in the market is something like this. A handle that's very thin, small, and placed toward the top of the jug. What that can do is make a very off-balance pour and make it more difficult when you're actually trying to fill your saw. With our gallon of all-season bar oil, this centrally placed handle allows for controlled pouring. This is important because one of the top user frustrations is overfilling and spilling when you're actually filling up that saw. Our biodegradable lubricant is a great solution for users because it washes out of clothes and concrete, and it's safe for use near water. All of our oil and lubricant can be used in any chainsaw, gas, battery, or electric. So it's not just for use with Milwaukee chainsaws, it can be used in anything that a user may have right now. You can find these and other chainsaw accessories launching Q4 of this year. Let me just show you guys kind of a quick overview of how a pro will typically sharpen. So one of the important things is to identify the cutter and the raker. On the top of the cutter, you can see this witness mark right here. You typically want to follow the same angle as that witness mark. So you'll take your round file, ensuring that it's the correct file size for the pitch chain that you have. Apply even pressure throughout the stroke, making sure that you're not too far back or too far forward, and be pushing in and even a little bit down on the chain. If you're just doing a touch-up, you'll hit each raker or you'll hit each tooth 3 or 4 times. If you're doing a larger fix on a tooth or a few teeth, you might want to hit it 10 or even 12 times. Another important piece is that about every 3 to 4 times that you're hitting the tooth, you also want to be bringing down the raker. What really produces a great chip is having a difference between the raker height and the tooth height. And the way that you reestablish that is with a flat file. So there will be pros that will just take a flat file and hit 2 or 3 strokes on the actual raker itself. But what you can do is use a depth gauge like this, place it on top of the chain, to really get that precision distance between the raker and the cutter.
And I noticed when you're sharpening, you're pushing, you don't pull back when you're sharpening, right?
Correct. Yep. That's the way that these all chainsaw chains are designed, as well as the round files themselves. Always want to be going with the tooth when you're sharpening.